Hi everyone, this is going to show you how to make an appointment online with Clinica Las Condes. So what you're going to do is go to clinicalascondes.cl, and then once you've gotten there, you're going to click on Reserva de Hora, and that means like you're reserving your spot or your hour. And in this case, there are two things to look at up front. It says that you can reserve por área médica, which means like the location. There usually are there are usually less than 5 options, but now there's telemedicina because it's COVID times, which is a telephone or Zoom call, and then there's telemedicina urgencia, which is like ER emergency. And then the one that most people will use if you want to go in person is Clinica Las Condes Estoril, which is the location in Las Condes, the actual hospital. There's a smaller center in Chicorreo and another one in Peñolalen, but those are pretty far. Most people who live around school or in Providencia will go to this middle one. The other option that you could choose is por médico or profesional, which means you know the name of the doctor that you want to see. So if you're brand new, you might not do that. Probably you're going to click on this one. And you're going to click in the category that you want to go. As you can see, there's a ton of different categories here. I'm just going to choose one in dermatology, for example. And then there's a subcategory option where it says dermatology adults, dermatology aesthetic. I'm not sure what that is, maybe Botox or something. Dermatology for children or infants. And then there's oncology dermatology, like skin cancer. So I'm going to choose this one, adults, and click Buscar Hora. There we go. So it's coming up with the names of who's available and when. So it tells you, if you look on here, the first available time is Monday the 10th, which is actually today, at 6 p.m. This one is, and there's a pretty far date, like the 31st at 8:30, and then the next one down here is the 31st at 10:30, and this, so it goes on and for a few pages after that. So say you choose this one. I'm just going to choose this for today and click Reserva. And it's going to ask you to enter your route. You should have a route, and if you don't, if you're brand new, then you would just enter a passport. So I'm going to enter mine because I have one. And there are a couple options below. So I have a password already, and I tried to do it as though I didn't to show you in a previous video, but it didn't work. So if you don't have a password, you can click this very last option where it says reservar sin registrarse, which means like register without, reserve a time without registering. But since I do, I'm going to put mine in because it wouldn't let me try it because I already have one. So I'm going to put mine in, and then I'm going to hit ingresar. And because it knows me, it's going to ask me to pick my name. Now, obviously, if I have a child and I have my child registered, I might pick my child or something as well. So you click reserve because it's going to reserve the time that you chose. And it's going to ask you to fill in your datos. Yours might look a lot longer when I did this before and tried. Just you have to enter like your first name, your last name, your phone number, your email, and then you hit actualizar. So mine's all updated. It says it has been made. Now you should get an email with this in there. But just in case, maybe screenshot it just so you have it. If you go into your email, this is mine here, and you'll see that it has sent you an email with all of that information and what you need. So you might have to translate this if you don't speak Spanish. But now that you have that appointment, if you wanted to get it paid for, so that you can just show your card and you either have a small copay or you have no copay maybe, what you would need to do is go onto our Nido Newbies website, and if you go down to doctors and hospitals, and you click on making doctor and dentist appointments, you'll see all this information, including this video, and it tells you Clinica Las Condes. It tells you some specifics, but you're always going to use this main email that goes to everyone. Copy it. And what I would do is forward this email. So I would say forward and send it to international patients. And then I always write something that says who I am, what my insurance is, and what I need with my route number. So I might say something like, good morning. I have, let's see, my name is, and I'm going to use my full name here, Yates, and I have made the following appointment. And then you're going to ask if someone can help you with a guarantee of payment. Could someone please help obtain the guarantee of payment for this appointment? I have Cigna insurance through my employer. My route is, and then you type it in. Thank you. Now, I actually usually write it in Spanish, but you could write it in English, or you could write it in English and translate it. Usually when I write in English, they respond to me in Spanish, so you might have to do some translating. And then you're going to sign your name, and you're going to hit send. I'm not going to send it because I don't really want to make this appointment, but that's what you would do. And so they will confirm and send you back an email that has your guarantee of payment on it. And with that guarantee of payment, you will be able to go to the location. So you'll be able to go to this clinic, and it tells you which floor, like the blue building, piso number 1. It says that you can park in red parking or red building parking, level D it looks like. So it will tell you all this information, and then when you go, I'm not actually sure if you have to stop by Clinica Las Condes international patients or if you can directly go to this, but with that guarantee of payment, you should be able to show up and not have to pay out of pocket. It should be paid for, or at least most of it, especially if it's something very, very large, like an MRI or something. So you can email if you have any questions to these people and say, do I need to come to a certain office before I go to the office on the first floor, or can I go directly to? You might say something like that in your email. And on this same email where you have all your information, if you need to cancel the appointment, I would always save this email, but you can also go down to the bottom where it says if you need to modify, which means change, or if you need to anular, which means cancel, then you click here. So I'm going to actually cancel mine because I don't really want to make this appointment. And I just log in again. It's asking for my número de reserva, which let's see if I can get from here. Right there. And I can just type it in here. It says it has not been canceled yet. I need to verify all this information before I cancel it. Yes, I'm verifying it now. Cancel now. It has been annulled or canceled with success. We have sent you a confirmation email. And that's it.